willingness to go to any length for recovery. It is an act of will, a choice, and we must be willing to assume accountability for that choice. Steps 6 and 7 do not say who we will become, but who we don't want to be. It is very threatening to the ideas we've held about ourselves when we must choose who
In half a mile, take exit 11 for Ames Street South toward Child Street North.
Are our best friends. If I choose to be, entirely ready, and my character defects lessen or disappear, who will I be? As it says in the 12 and 12, it is not the blatantly obvious character defects that we have problems giving up.
Take exit 11, then at the next light, turn left.
Or only on occasion that are the most difficult. What appear to be natural, instinctual devices seem to become our enemies when we start to contemplate
turn left.
and prepare toward step 6. In becoming entirely
at the
ready,
light, turn left onto Ames
deciding
Street.
to be willing to surrender, we must examine our hearts and work with our prayer and meditation to set aside self-image and move into self-awareness. Let's take a look at that story. When I was about 3 years into recovery, I had a real crisis of faith. I didn't feel I was moving and changing that in the program. And I wasn't confident that I was sitting to worry about becoming a whole donor. I had enough of what I wanted to be trustworthy. I went outside the program.
Hey Siri, what does the expression "you don't become a hole in the donut"?
In 600 feet, turn right.
Yes.
At the light, turn right onto J Street.
Pointless like the hole in the donut. Basically, don't be someone who contributes nothing or lets life pass you by without substance. That was from ChatGPT. Check important info for mistakes.
Therapy and come face to face with the counselor who told
chew
me
a
I
little
needed to
less
read
hard?
the third step.
Just a
That
little.
was the last thing I wanted to hear. He also got me thinking about steps 6 and 7. I was afraid of losing those things.
At the next light, turn left.
Would I give up my intensity and aggressiveness? Would I lose my edge? Would I become spiritual and monk-like? How would I handle life without some
In
of my
600 feet,
pieces?
turn left on Child Street.
It caused me a great deal of discomfort and occasionally some outright fear. In working through some of these issues with my sponsor and talking about them in meetings,
At the light, turn
I
left
began to
onto Child
realize
Street.
that the things that make me who I am are not defined by my actions. I wasn't just attending meetings anymore to avoid doing what I needed doing outside of meetings. All my defects became glaringly